Out here in these wild streets, man. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome your host, Addy Herman.
What's up, Emmett Tavern? Make some noise if you're with me, huh? Let's go, huh? Welcome to Quick Draw Comedy, a show about redemption. An era of cancellation and condemnation, we offer you a second chance. Tonight, comedians will have two opportunities to perform stand-up comedy, followed by a conversation with our panel. I am your host, Addy Herman. How about it for my co-host, the executioner, Clem Jameson? In addition to being my co-host, Clem is also handy with the soundboard. So comedians, tonight you will have 2 minutes to make us laugh. When you hear this sound, wrap it up, because when you hear this sound, you're done. Go ahead, put the mic back in the stand, put the stand on the X here. There is a red X here, and I will be commenting on it if you miss it. At that point, move out of the way. Don't worry, we will have you back up for your second round. Real quick, let's hear it for our ace bartender, Robbie, on the other side of that wall. I want to tip him graciously. He's the best in the biz, and you know it. All right, we're going to go ahead and get these sets started. On deck, we have Astrid Munn, but coming to stage right now, make it loud for Rashad Vaughn.
How you guys doing? Yeah, I'm a little tired for doing imaginary basketball games, so you know, it's the playoffs. It's the playoffs. You got to get the playoffs. Get me excited more than the Super Bowl. You know what I mean? The Super Bowl is like watching gay porn. You know, my homegirl told me about how gay porn. I'm not gay, but I'm a lesbian trapped in a black man's body. So that's I love pussy. So I was gonna invite my cousin up here, but he thinks white people funny. He's like, I'm like, you coming, cuz? He's like, no, you white people funny. But Matt Rife gonna be there because that motherfucker is funny. I'm like, you think he's funny and he's white, and you think I'm white people funny and I'm black, so that made me biracially funny. So yeah, it's weird. Like, he's a little off like LeBron James' hairline, so another basketball reference. I remember one time he told me that he almost had sex with his girl, but he didn't because she has diseases. So I was like, where? What disease she got? Oh man, she had diabetes. And I'm like, I think you can't get diabetes from having sex, cuz I mean, you'd be fine, cuz. And he was like, no, it just sounded deadly, so I don't want to do it. I couldn't trust it. I was like, well, give me her number, I'll fuck her. Shit. Hopefully I get financial aid. So yeah, that's more money in my bank account. Sure, I had Magic Johnson. Hey, how you doing? How you doing, man? It's showtime, baby. The Lakers, baby. All right, I'll be back. I know I'm killing y'all with the basketball reference, so I'll be black or back. So thank you. Take it easy.
Rashad Vaughn, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, you said gay porn is like watching the Super Bowl in the sense that I'm hard while doing both. All right, on deck we have Ben Robles, but coming to stage right now, this is her first time on the Quick Draw stage. I want you to make her feel right at home. Astrid Munn.
So my doctor in Scottsbluff was giving me a hard time when I tried to get an IUD. An IUD, if you don't know, is a long-term reversible form of contraception that the doctor just kind of hammers into your cervix, where it stays for 3 to 5 years, creating a hospitable environment for your sperm. It's a set it and forget it type technology, not unlike the Ronco Showtime rotisserie, just for a different kind of oven. Like my doctor, she hated me. I would ask questions like, does sleeping with cokeheads really increase my risk for STDs? I mean, have you met them? They're pretty fastidious. And she'd be like, I think the IUD is a more appropriate option for women who are already married and already have children, because she was like my age. And I'm like, oh, so you want me to be like fruitful and miserable like you at Applebee's last night? Nah, just hammer it in me. And and then she took another tack. She was like, there's a lot of risks associated with the IUD. It could drift. It could stab your intestines. And I'm like, you know what? We're done here. And fortunately, I moved to Omaha. I got the IUD without a problem. The doctors here, they're always reassuring me, like, Astrid, promiscuity is just a social construct. And we're really tired of reassuring you of that. That's it. Thank you.
Astrid Munn with their first set on Quick Draw. Here you go, Astrid. Here, have a Slim Jim. Yeah, there you go. Fantastic.
You know, it was kind of awkward, this new setup we got here. I locked eyes with Addy's like 6 times during that set.
Yeah.
Not a good set to lock eyes with another dude with, I'm just saying.
Yeah, no, that's wild. Oh, I know, right? No, I feel like I'm at dinner with my family right now, happening during a divorce. Is this mic coming through much? Are you guys hearing me? All right, fantastic. I'm just bombing really loud. All right, fantastic. On deck, we have Penelope Flowers coming to stage right now. This is also his first time, and I guess that's his buddy. This is his first time on Quick Draw. Make it loud for Ben Robles.
You know, a girl asked me recently, what's my type? It's type 2. I do have a doctor. We are working on it. No, my type is right-handed women. Because when I was younger, my dad sat me down. He told me righty-tighty, lefty-loosey, and I never forgot. You guys can use that one at work. No, like, I decided I deleted my Tinder account because I'm not a sinner. I did make a Christian Mingle account because I'm looking for a good girl who wants to get up for Jesus. Jesus is what I call my dick because it's short, brown, does the work of 2 white guys. Might not be in the room for that one. I've been asking recently if people in relationships like make some noise. No? We're nerds? Okay. Well, just think quietly about this one. How long do you guys wait before you start talking to your partner in the bathroom? Like how far into a relationship? Immediately? That's the wrong answer. The correct answer is never. I think true love dies when you find out what your partner's struggle faces. I actually think there's only 2 kinds of conversations that should be had in the bathroom. The one where you ask for toilet paper and the one between you and God where you promise you'll start drinking more water. We've all had that conversation. I actually had to break up with my last ex because she kept shitting with the door open. We had a master bedroom, master bathroom, and I kept waking up and locking eyes with her. The last straw was her eating Fruit Loops on the pot. I have one rule, and that's not eating where you shit. All right, thank you.
Ben Robles making his Quick Draw debut. A lot of sinners on this stage tonight. I like this a lot. On deck, looking at you, God. On deck, we got Ben Hendricks coming to stage right now. Penelope. All right. On deck, we have Bigum coming to stage right now. Also, his first time on Quick Draw, Ben Hendricks.
How you doing, guys? So let's hear it for Penelope, the 8th wonder of the world. So I'm not from here, all right? Like, I'm from Arizona, but I kind of like grew up here a bit. So I have just enough things. Like, I dress like you. I follow terrible sports teams just like you. And I hate all of you. Just like you. But just like you, I won't say it to their face. All right? Like, motherfucker, like, But honestly, it's not that big of a problem. Honestly, if you think about it, I don't know what I'm saying either. And it doesn't matter, because I forgot what I was going to say. So here we are. We're going about it the hard way. It's like Hardee's. Or Carl's Jr., depending on where you're from. But, you know, hey, anybody, I don't remember anything else. So, hey, how you going? Good night, you guys, except for the fact that it's not a good night. It's just me hanging out and having a good time. Well, good as a pejorative. I hate you all. Thankfully, I have all these lights in my face, so I can't see your faces, so I can tell you the truth. I'm Ben. You're you terrible, terrible people. Have a good night.
Ben Henrich. Man, that was quite something right there.
It was such a strong start, and then it just went to shit, like all at once.
Some people suck.
Oh, no, you'll be back up. Don't you worry.
All right.
We're not letting you go from this one.
That's right.
You're going to hear about this later. All right, on deck, we have our final comic of the first round, Taryn Perez. Coming to the stage right now, this guy actually just finished replacing my transmission. Give it up for Bigum.
Hey, how's it going? How's it going? Shout out to all my bald people, man. Oof. We sure do like our heads like we like our pussies, don't we? Yeah, man, I'm so fat, dude. This is some bullshit. I came here. I go to get out of my car, and I fucked up, and I got out this way, and when I shut the door, I fucking shammed it right on my belly. Ah, damn, it was some horrible stuff, man. Made me shit and fucking splattered the guy walking behind me. Got the car, man. Pissed me off. Now I'm out $25 for a car wash. This dude's pressing assault charges. And I'm out my brand new pants, dude. I'm so fucking mad about that. And the bullshit thing is, being a fat guy, I went to the zoo the other day. That was some bullshit, dude. It made me pissed off. This kid looked at me and said, look, he's bald and fat. He's a lost elephant. Goddamn, hurt my fucking feelings. God, man, I'm walking away. Pissed me off. I had to go get a burger. I'm over this shit. I had to go get a burger. So I walk into the restaurant, and the guy act like he already knew. He knew exactly what I wanted. He said, here's your ticket, a burger and a fry. I said, hey, how the hell did you know? He said, well, fat people like burgers. So I'm walking away fucking bawling, taking a bite out of my burger, half proud of this guy and half just defeated. Damn it. Get sat down, fucking bird comes out of nowhere, takes off with my fucking burger, shits on my head. Man, I tell you what, dude, that fucking zoo is thug life. God, dog, man. And then they got all them hills, man. I had to push a guy in a wheelchair. Coming up that hill, I had 2 heart attacks and a triple bypass in 30 fucking minutes, dude. God, dog, man, about killed me. I'm lucky to be here, guys. That's all I got on this one. Thank you.
Bigum. Absolutely wonderful, man. Fantastic. All right, we have our final comedian of the first round. Make it loud. You know her, you love her, Taryn Perez.
All right, guys, hello. Not gonna lie to you, I forgot it was Mother's Day today. And before you assume that I'm a horrible daughter, I am. But the real reason... Hey, Logan, hey, I'm trying to do a set. Shh. Okay, I'm trying to talk about my dead mom up here, bitch. All right, that's why I forgot about Mother's Day. Yeah, and, you know, guys... I will say I'm very thankful that she's dead. It's just one less holiday I have to worry about. Jeez, okay? Ooh, I'm making dead mom jokes. So sorry. God. Okay, guys, I made fun of my mom when she was alive. Like, I made fun of her my whole entire life that she was there for. If I did not make fun of her after she died, I would say she would turn over in her grave, but the bitch is cremated. So she'd be super fired up if I didn't put her in my stand-up. All right? No. Now, I do have, speaking of rashes, I have a little mini urn. It matches her big urn. I have never actually opened this urn, so it could just be a vase on my mantle. I don't really know. But I did get a little too fucked up and in my feels and decided I was like, I just want to get a good look at mom again. Opened the urn, and as soon as I opened it, some of the ashes fell out on my mantle, and just out of instincts, guys, I just went whoop and threw them right on my gums. Guys, you want to know how you know you have a cocaine problem? Not because you try to gum your mom, but because then you say, you're just thinking whoa, wait, can I put her in a line? Could I celebrate her that way for Mother's Day? Little fucking cocaine mama bear? All right, guys, that's all I got.
Karen Perez closing out the first round. Man, she is high on her mom's supply. That's wild. Hey, let's hear for the first round of comics you've heard tonight. We're through our first round. And how about it for my buddy Clem all the way across the living room, hanging out, man, running this shit. Low Gear Comedy, follow him. This man is good. Man, I just feel like I need to catch up with you right now, Clem. You doing okay over there?
Yeah, I'm good.
Okay. I don't believe you now for some reason.
I was sniffing a little bit of her mom earlier, and I'm a little bit out of it, I'll be honest with you.
Okay. Oh, yeah. Family style, I think they call that.
I think so, yeah.
All right. You keep it down over there. Okay. All right, so on deck, we have Astrid Munn coming stage right now for his second set. Rashad Vaughn.
Okay, I'm back. Okay. Just let you know. Shoot, I recently went on a date. You know what I mean? It was another white woman. Yeah. I love all women, but yeah. But it was another white woman, and she didn't want to have sex with me until she saw my dick first. She's like, "Can you send me a pic?" I'm like, I'm not gonna pull out my gun unless I'm using it. So, if you want to see it, why don't you come over and up close and personal? Get up close and personal, okay? And she was like, no, it won't hurt if I have a sneak peek. I was like, well, you want a sneak peek? You get the whole thing. After dinner, okay? Get the whole thing. She was like, well, I don't want to. I was like, well, I guess you're not gonna have a black thought. So, and she was like, well, I don't, I'm like, well, bye. The day is over. Check, please. Bye. And then the next girl hit me up, and I'm like, come over. And that's what she did. And I gave her a black thought. So that's what it was. So, gave her a black thought. I feel like I am the Bill Cosby of this generation of comics. Let me explain. Because every time I be on stage, motherfuckers be sleeping on me. So I just say? I just say fuck them and fuck you, for not thinking I'm funny, because whether you like me or not, I'm like Wu-Tang. I'm gonna be here forever and ever. You know what I mean? Get used to this name and get used to the face. I'm like, okay, are you okay? You fucking up my set, but white men always fucking black guys over. Shit, always trying to steal shit for black people. Okay, shit. God, no. Anyway, y'all fucking me up. You know what I mean? Get used to the name Rashad with an O that stands for Omaha, and not with the Rashad with an A that stands for you assholes that keep fucking up my name. Okay, But I'm Rashad Vaughn with an O from Omaha, not with an A that stands for you assholes. So thank you very much. I'm Rashad Vaughn. Get off my dick. Skeet. Thank you.
Rashad Vaughn. Let's hear it for him. Rashad, I'm surprised that Clem doing that fucked your setup. You've been doing that set for a while now. I mean, you should know it by heart at this point.
Well, he threw me off. So,
he threw you off. No, you weren't joking about the practice basketball game. You were running laps back and forth here. I thought you had got into some of Taryn's mom's urn. I mean, you were wired up over there.
Yeah, I had some cocaine, so.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, now, we both know that's not true, because you famously don't do any drugs.
No, I don't. No, I'm like the whitest black guy you ever meet, so.
Well, what would it take to get you maybe on the white as a black guy?
Well, you gotta give me like $100,000,
so,
then I'll do it.
So $100,000 and a bag of cocaine, and that's your going price?
Oh yeah.
Can we count this as respirations too?
Yeah, you will be having
reparations.
Yeah, well, stress is the number one cause of black people, as we've all been told. By Rashad. That was not my line. That was Rashad's line.
With an O, not with an A. Not with an A.
Omaha. That's
for
right.
Omaha, not with an A for you assholes that keep putting my name as an A, not with an O.
Omaha, where it's always sunny, man. I'll tell you what. I went up to the DMV at Ames and 56th the other day. Where have you guys been hiding this wonderful neighborhood from me? The Lime scooters are on spinners. I've never seen anything like it before.
Yeah, welcome to Ames.
Yeah, no, I'm going to be going there all the time for my EBT card, man. It's going to be good shit. You had said, that's all I got over here, Clem. You got
Rashad, that O, not an A thing, is that how they taught you to spell your name in special ed?
They said after you figure out how to open the trailer door, this is how you write your name.
It's like Omaha, that's where we live.
Yeah, well,
think O is for Omaha.
Oh.
So
I made it up.
no, it's
Okay.
good. I like it.
I made it
You're
up.
a wordsmith.
Yeah, I'm a wordsmith. Yeah.
So Rashad, what is something that you learned from your mother?
Wow. Happy Mother's Day for if any mothers in here.
Yeah, we're there.
Okay. Well, any mothers out there in the world, that's listening to this, Happy Mother's Day.
Yeah, that's why I wrote the
Yeah.
question down. It's a themed question for the.
Oh man.
I wasn't just being racist. No, I was.
No. I'm just acknowledging. I was just not acknowledging the mothers. So.
Hey, let's hear it for all mothers out here.
Yeah.
yeah.
They were. Yes.
Hell yeah. Let's hear it for all the MILFs in here too, everybody. Let's just hear it for MILFs. Wow, okay.
Wow.
Okay, all right. It's picking up. It's picking up. A real sexless group we have around here, man.
Exactly.
Nobody knows what they want.
Exactly.
I want MILFs. I like a woman that's not twice my age, but more than 1.5 times my age. But yeah. So anyway, back to this question you tried to get out of. What's something that you learned from?
I was.
What is something you learned from your mother, Rashad? All joking aside.
Something that I learned from my mother. I learned a lot of things, but follow your dreams. That's what I learned.
Okay, follow your dreams. Mm-hmm. Hell yeah, that's
And live life to the fullest. So.
Okay, so 2 things. I like that. Follow your dreams and live life to the fullest.
Yeah.
Man, let's hear it for Rashad Vaughn coming in, being the first comic of the night. Being the first comic here is not easy. You got to have a crazy physical regimen. You got to run around and do crazy shit to warm up. It's a lot of work. But man, on deck we have Ben Robles coming to the stage for her second time on Quick Draw, Astrid Munn.
Hold up. Is it Robles or Robles? There we go. Robles. Anyway, do you guys like how I look tonight? Yeah. Normally, when I do these shows, I wear Spanx. They squeeze my insides in, so I take up less space. So you like me more. I think that's how that works. And so, but the thing is that it's really hard to get in and out of. So when you have to pee, the good people at Spanx put in this thing called a gusset, which is like a fly that goes over my labia. But I don't have the privilege or luxury of a wang to whip out. And so if I want to go pee while I'm wearing my Spanx, I have to somehow line up the gusset opening with my pee hole, and somehow because I'm still covered in fabric, I have to somehow relax to let the pee out. And so often when I'm doing these things, I am soaked in a little bit of pee, is what I'm saying. I mean, so there's just, I don't think men realize the extent to which women are engaged in bondage just to be acceptable to you. I mean, I can't be alone in this. You look really pretty. What are you doing What are you doing to stay acceptable about? Are you waxing your pussy? Because yeah, I have to go to authentic Brazilian waxing by Vanilla. They have a really draconian policy when it comes to getting there on time. Thank you.
Astrid Munn, let's hear it for her. Great job, Astrid. Stay with us for a minute. We'll chat. Thank you for putting it. Oh, do you want to interview?
Oh, I have to stay. I forgot.
She said, "Man,
I'm new to
fuck
your
the
format."
patriarchy. I'm out of here."
No. I'm here. I'm here.
Welcome,
for you.
Astrid. Welcome to Quick Draw.
Hello. Thank you.
You know, I can't say I've ever heard two sets in a row from you that I can relate to more. I just got to say, everything there was so relatable, and the Spanx and everything. I'm with you.
Well, you know what's crazy? You had mentioned being covered in urine. There was a man that I knew, and he was so covered in urine that we actually had to replace all the curtains back here. And his name was Gary. And let's just say there's a special place in hell for him right next to me. But no, that's not a guy you should try to admire or anything. He was just an old drunk.
And don't borrow his Spanx.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh,
But
poor
no, I thought that
Gary.
was great. You had very well thought out jokes. How long have you been doing stand-up, Astrid?
Since January.
Oh, so you're brand new.
Oh, well, thanks. I'm a student of Jeremy Plum. You guys should take classes from him at the Blackstone Theater.
Yeah, we won't hold that against you. So.
Yeah, we'll let that one slide. No, shouts out to Jeremy. Blackstone Theater is a lot
Love
of
you,
fun.
Jeremy.
So you said that you have an IUD. Is that correct?
I do have, I believe, a Mirena or a Skyla.
So it's like the Johnson & Johnson or Moderna, or what are you talking about?
No, I think it's Skyla. It's by the Bayer Corporation.
Skyla. I think Rashad fucked her the other day. No, I'm sorry. I'm mansplaining. I apologize. So you have an IUD from Skyla?
That's the name of the model. It's like make and model. It's like cars.
Okay.
So like the make it's a Bayer.
So it's like a
Ford
Mitsubishi kind of IUD, or
It's actually German/Costa Rican.
Okay,
So, yeah,
so-
because the Bayer is a German pharmaceutical company.
oh, so it's Bayer, like the people who make.
Aspirin.
Oh
yeah.
wow, they're getting involved in other orifices, huh? That's crazy.
Yeah.
No, it's interesting that you say you had an IUD because you look like someone who, when you handed a guy a condom, it would just be a hollowed out piece of dynamite. Okay, well, I wrote that one down, and Clem, get me out of this one.
Like a fleshlight.
You see, mansplaining is when a guy explains. Now,
Stop. Oh, you're terrible.
Yeah, just the patriarchy with the microphone over here.
Oh, I am like double fisting over here.
Hey, you stop that, all right? You knock that off. I'm gonna give you a Slim Jim after this. All right. No, you say you like sleeping with cokeheads. We are gonna get along great. No,
Not anymore. I don't do that anymore.
anymore, huh?
Yeah.
So how long have you been off the stuff?
How long have I been off the stuff? The extent.
All right, shut the fuck up.
Oh no.
Fuck, if you don't have a microphone in your mouth, don't talk.
The majority of my usage was during the second Bush administration.
Now it's interesting that you base drug use off who's president. That's an interesting angle. So the second Bush administration.
is that the second Bush or the second time for the second Bush?
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Sorry.
be like-
No, I'm not that old. I'm not that old.
Well,
It was like, I'm sorry, like circa 2007. So that would have been, the second Bush administration.
Okay, so you were like, hey, the war's not going well. I need to be high.
I was in Spain. It was a different.
Wait, you were in Spain?
Yeah, that's where it was actually good,
It was?
Yeah.
Okay, so do you speak Spanish?
See, I just corrected your pronunciation on the name Robles.
Well, I thought that was just because you were a white woman, if I'm being honest.
No.
Seems like a real Karen thing to do, but it's Espanol. It's sexy and foreign. I like it. Have you ever played the violin?
I played the viola as a child. Why? Where are you going with this?
I've known lots of women in my time. Not you particularly, but yes. No, I knew a girl who she played the violin, and well, that's enough about that. What's something that your mother taught you?
Oh, don't cut a union strike line. Fuck the scabs.
Okay, we got some Teamsters in the crowd tonight. All right. So, I know, right? Yeah.
There's a lot of Marxists in Guatemala.
So Guatemala is where you're from originally.
My mother's from, yeah. I was born in Norfolk.
Okay, I'm not the cops. You don't have to worry about it. I'm not immigration, even though I look like an ICE agent. I understand.
I'm an immigration attorney, so I got
you really?
Yeah, so yeah, we're good.
You know, I watched Shrek the other day, and you are like an onion. You have layers.
And I smell not so great too.
You smell like urine, yeah. So it makes perfect sense. No, you are very funny, Astrid.
Thanks.
I think she's funny, and that's not even because she's yeah. No, that's great. Well, I mean, so what are your plans coming up for stand-up, or are you just kind of feeling it out?
I guess everybody's dream is just to be a weirdo on the internet, so I just hope to discover the next rat hole, really.
Okay, so feeling it out. Well, I'll tell you what, I'm going to be announcing a show coming up on Tuesdays. We'll talk later. But man, let's hear it for Astrid, everybody.
Thank you.
Absolutely fantastic. All right, on deck, we have Penelope Flowers. Coming to stage right now, Ben Robles. Let's hear it for Ben Robles, everybody.
Thank you for correcting the pronunciation. I usually check demographics before I do that, but I didn't feel like anybody would care here. At work right now, all my coworkers are talking about woke Hollywood. The one they keep bringing up is how they made The Little Mermaid black. And I just think like it's a fake character, it's imagination, it's a mermaid, it could be any character, it could be any color, race, whatever. The only thing a mermaid has to be is hot. Like Aquaman's a mermaid. You can't tell me Jason Momoa's not hot. He's all my mom talks about. I'm not gay, but if he DM me, I'd think about it. I'd at least need to see pictures before I made a decision, you know? And I am Mexican, and I think we do need more representation in superheroes, but I think it also needs to make sense.
For his second time on Quick Draw, Ben Hendricks.
All right. So obviously the first time I froze, but honestly, I was just trying to be empathetic. My fridge has been fucking up lately and just freezing all of my food, and I just wanted to kind of relate. But you know, so it is Mother's Day. Everything is going great. I have a mom that I know. But she gave me a gift the other day. Honestly, she rolled up. She's like, "Oh my God, it's your Christmas gift." It was February, but I opened it up, and inside I saw just a shitload of goddamn paper. Opened those up. It wasn't legal documents, don't worry, but it was a horse's fucking head. I swear to God, there's a horse head in a box at a restaurant. And there was a table of children next door, and I was like, what the fuck is wrong with you, Mom? And she said, language. Because that's the worst thing you can do to my mom is speak impolitely. But fuck, I opened it, like, I was like, Jesus Christ, what? Do you not understand what this means? It's a horse's head. What? To be fair, though, it wasn't actually a horse's head. It was like a fucking stuffed head. And you know the ones that you like put on a stick and ride around as a kid and everything? She took the stick out and gave it to me in a box. Fuck. I don't even know if I'm welcome at Christmas, right? Jesus Christ. Well, he has nothing to do with this. So I shouldn't take his name. It's a vain idea. But I have this because if I freeze again, I could look down and be like, oh God, I can read your words. But anyway, long story short, I'm Ben Hendricks. Fuck off.
Ben Hendricks. Here, stay here with us, Ben. Let's chat. Oh, yeah, I've always wanted to interview.
Oh, no, now I have to answer questions?
Yeah, I've always wanted to interview a serial killer, so this will be very exciting. Ben.
Me too.
How are you doing, buddy?
Not well.
You're not well? Now, why is that, Ben?
Because I'm awake.
You're awake, so let me ask you this. What's something you struggle with in life?
Well, you know, where you wake up, that's where the struggles begin.
So just being alive in general is a real trouble for you?
No, yeah, like honestly, I tried really hard. The last month I got real fucking sick. And turns out, apparently, my will to live is stronger than my will to not live. Yeah. And fuck me, right?
So you're depressed?
Nah.
Oh, okay.
I'm just Ben. I don't have a title.
Okay. So you're sort of like a bearded Eeyore, and you just sort of go around, and you're like, oh, I'm awake today, and
yeah, but like he's a donkey, you know.
Well, no, it's good. Oh, you at it again, buddy, huh? Okay. Holy shit. Who brought my dad's ashes in here tonight? This is crazy.
Yeah, I did a little bit of other people's ashes earlier, so that worked out.
Okay, so everybody's high. That makes sense. That's wild.
We're just trying to say hi to you.
No, well, that's nice. That'd be the first time ever, so I do appreciate that. Fucking honestly. Hi, how you doing, buddy? So let me ask you, which set were you more prepared for, that first one or the second one?
The first one. Then I looked at the lights and then I just stared into them.
Yeah, they're pretty bright, huh?
Not so much now.
Yeah. Not really that bright. But yeah, no, they are yellow, and that's because of the fantastic funding here. They should be white, but when we have them set to white, they start flickering, and then people really get depressed.
And Gary pissed on them, so now they're yellow.
Old-timey mood.
Yeah.
You just want to set.
Oh, that's nice. So, Ben, what is something that you do outside of, hating every moment you're awake that, kind of gets you excited about life?
Honestly, I really do enjoy this. As much as I ride against you, because you're all terrible people. But
well, the same I could say
I do
about
like
you.
talking to you because I can talk here, and you don't have a mic, so you can't talk back. It's fantastic.
That's not stopping him, but yeah. Fucking you on heroin over here. Yeah.
Like fucking Bearded over there is doing just fine. But
yeah, well, he's got someone who he takes home at night. Are you dating?
you can take.
Are you single, sweetheart?
Maybe.
Oh.
Maybe
Well,
you can
where's
take
your
home
boyfriend?
Maybe you can take home yourself, champ.
Wait, no, I want to hear you talk. So, you said
Motherfucker,
you
I
say
have a microphone.
you don't have. You're not here with your boyfriend. He's not your boyfriend, but you do. He's your friend, huh?
You want to know her name?
So who are you fucking?
How you doing, Ben Hendricks?
All right, we got too many people talking right now. I'm about to shut the mics off, and by that I mean air out a pistol. All right, so let's focus here. What's your name, ma'am?
Sounds like Christmas.
No, not you. What's your name, ma'am? Lily? Well, welcome to the show, Lily. So you're here in support of Ben? Hey, that's fantastic. Look at that, Ben. You've got a support group right here, and you...
I don't...
You're not fucking Ben, or what's his name?
That's good, because my girlfriend.
Wait, 1 second, Ben.
Upset.
What's your name, sir? Logan? Okay, we got Logan.
This gets worse.
And we got Lily, who is not fucking. And
This
then
gets
I know
so much
Ben.
worse.
Okay, you see, the palest ink beats the strongest memory, and you got to remember these sort of things for crowd work. So anyway, back to your fucking story. So you found a stuffed horse head without the stick in a a cake box? You said?
Yeah, it was a cake box.
And your mom was
I
like,
was in a
"Here you go."
Vietnamese restaurant, and
At a
I opened
Vietnamese
it up.
restaurant?
Yeah. It was fucking
It's
hilarious.
So does your mom? Is she where you get your sense of humor from?
No.
Is she where you get your horse heads from?
Technically, because I've watched my mom my whole life.
Yeah.
And Jesus, if that's not funny, I don't know what is.
Well, so what's something she's taught you that has stuck with you throughout life?
Fucking give up.
That's what your mother told you. She said, "Ben, my boy, give up."
Nah, she's like, if you don't like what you're doing, give it up. Do something you like.
Did she also go to college and drop out 3 times? Or what?
Nah, she only went to college twice and dropped out.
Oh, okay.
But then she went to college 3 more times and now has a doctorate, motherfucker.
So she's been to college 5 times, and on the 5th one it took.
Yeah, seriously, my brother went to college 4 times.
So she taught you resiliency, that when the going gets tough, you get up out of that bed and get going. Is that correct, Ben?
I mean, that sounds better than the truth, so yeah.
You know, you're not giving me much right here, buddy.
Did she?
Lily and Logan over here in a second.
Did she teach you how to grow that beard?
No, actually, my dad and my mom both could not grow beards, so we're really jealous and thinking about the mailman a lot.
All right. Well, keep working on that when you'll get a beard eventually. So.
Yeah, it'll be nice. It'll be great
Thanks,
time.
buddy.
No, you
Any
look
tips
like
you have, please?
You look like
Advice.
Clem in an alternate universe, actually. Like you two could be in the same Civil War reenactment or
Yeah.
something.
Who's on which side?
Well, I guess it depends on how politics are going in the country. Depends who's mad at what.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not mad at anything. I just don't like them.
Yeah. Well, so what? I'll tell you what. I got one more question for you. When's the last time you held a firearm, Ben?
Oddly enough, when I was in the Army.
How long ago was that?
About 10 years.
Okay, so it's been 10 years.
9 years. 9 years.
Hey.
Well, 9 years since I held an Army. Yeah.
So 9 years ago was the last time they let you have one.
Yeah. There's regulations.
Okay. And how did you get out, if it's okay if I ask?
Well, honestly, it turns out I drink a lot.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, you were infantry, right?
Yes.
They do that. All right.
I put the infant in infantry.
Okay.
All right.
Well, I'll tell you what, man. Here, great first showing on Quick Draw. Have a Slim Jim.
Hey,
Let's
thanks,
hear it
man.
for Ben Hendricks, everybody.
Just slap into a Slim
That's
Jim,
right.
fellas.
Coming out to Quick Draw Comedy, doing this shit, man. And let's hear it for you guys coming out here in the rain tonight, huh? Woo! Or excuse me, you motherfuckers. Let's hear it for you motherfuckers. That's right. All right, listen, guys, we are rocking and rolling. We're off on a great pace. Okay, on deck, we have Karaoke with Summer. Coming to the stage right now, Big
Ooh, good Lord. Let's talk about this weather here for a second, man. Who the fuck farted, dude? I swear to God, somebody had to cut one deep because there's all these fucking tornadoes going on. You know you damn farted real good when Mother Nature's pissed off. She don't know what the fuck way she wants to blow that shit around, man. God, dog, I tell you, it's kind of bullshit, in all seriousness. I feel bad, but you couldn't drop a fucking boat in my yard? I've been wanting one of them for months. Like, Jesus, God damn. God, dog, I'm very grateful, though. The tornadoes were kind of close to my house. Close enough to where they said I needed to take shelter, which is a good thing I was because I was in the middle of taking a shit. I tell you, y'all ever took a shit in the middle of a tornado? I thought the house was rumbling because it was a big one. It was a rumbler, dude. I was grabbing onto the guardrails and everything. Yeah, dude, it was like that dude, who's that vagina dude off of Dragon Balls? It was like that, dude, right before you get ready to blow up, God, dog, dude, it was some bullshit. I didn't know what was going on. I stuck my head out the front door to see what was going on. Goddamn, come back, looked like I got scalped. Ooh-wee, yeah, damn, so windy my toilet had white caps, dude. Like, God, man. Shit, man, you cut a fart out here and that shit's gonna get a speeding ticket. These Omaha cops, they don't fuck around, dude. I'm telling you, man, they're quick with that stuff, dude. And it's bullshit? Couldn't move my sister-in-law down south for me? God, dog, man. No, but in all seriousness, I hope everybody's okay. I'm glad they're okay, and let's rebuild this shit.
Let's hear it for Big What's up, buddy? How you doing?
Sorry. I was about to put the mic up. I got the tranny done, but now we're working on the alternator.
Okay, good. I got the bag of meth in your car in the console as payment.
Sweet.
Man, one more time for Big huh? Coming all the way out. You're here in Omaha living, right?
Yeah.
That was a crazy way to ask that question.
Back from Kansas in October.
From Kansas, did you blow in with the wind or what?
Fuck, man, Nebraska's trying to put us right back.
Yeah, it heard you were an unsavory character and it wanted to send you back.
I'm saying, man, people in Minden are probably like, fucking bullshit.
Yeah, absolutely. Oh, hello. So I'm not sure how I'm supposed to do this. I was handed a Rice Krispie treat and then said, ask about the Confederate flag tattoo. So I'm not sure how we're going to segue that or if maybe we do a clip of it.
I have an update. On June 15th, I have an appointment to get the tattoo covered up.
I'm sure it draws lots of attention.
It does. And, it's like I said the last time, I'm all love and no hate.
Yeah.
When I was 18, I was just a country redneck fucker from Council Bluffs, half on meth. So any half on meth redneck from Council Bluffs got a rebel flag tattoo.
Yeah. It's like half.
It's like our tramp stamp. Hey, we smoke meth.
Yeah, he's down for a good time. It might be dangerous, but you'll get a story out of it for sure.
It was a mistake, and I'm sad that I'm getting it covered up.
Well, this is a show about redemption.
Thank you.
This is a show that believes that people can change, and we've all done. I had a tattoo that said "Villain Gang" on my forearms, and the U.S. Army did not care for that. They made me cover it up, and they didn't like all the swastikas either. No, I'm just kidding.
They're full of cover-ups themselves.
Yeah, man. No, one of the stories.
I got the Bass Pro Shop hat. That's not going. No.
What you have
I draw the fucking line.
Oh, I thought you meant you had had a tattoo of a Bass Pro Shop hat on you.
That's what he's covering it up with. That's what he's covering his forearm up with. The Bella's logo.
He puts it right here when he takes a knee.
Yep.
Whatever, yeah.
Yeah,
No,
there we go.
You know who you remind me of? You remind me of Otis from the Andy Griffith Show. Did you ever see that?
Yes, yes. You know, and I
he
will
let
wear
himself
that
into the
badge.
jail cell. Yeah.
I'll wear that with honor.
No, yeah. I think he was a Proud Boy. Or wait, no, I'm not sure.
Oh,
No, man. Well, I mean, you have a great personality, and you're very charming. And honestly, I just found out you haven't been doing it long.
no, just a couple of years. You know, started down in Topeka, Kansas, with Top City Comedy and them guys, and met Jay Patterson. God,
Yeah.
she took off.
Yeah.
That's
She
right,
took
Mama
off. She
Jason
went
and
and got
my
her
Mama J.
Netflix show, and yeah, I'm proud of her.
No, she's great. She's one of my favorite guests we've ever had on the show, and I'd like to have her back.
Yeah, ask her about Swamp Butt.
Ask her about Swamp Butt.
Hey, ask her about butt plugs.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
That happened here. I'm just saying. We taught her all about butt plugs.
Oh yeah, that was our first time. We were like, man, this show's stupid, huh?
Yeah, we almost gave up that night.
Nah, we're fucking wrecking it, dude. So you had talked about going to the zoo, and then you go into the kitchen or the cafeteria, right? And you get a burger.
Yeah.
So that's got to be kind of weird, right? Like getting a burger at an animal place.
No.
Are those just like the animals that didn't behave?
You know what? It was kind of funky.
Yeah.
Yeah, a little bit. I wonder if it was one of them vegetarian ones.
Vegetarian.
I don't know. It tasted weird, man. You could almost bounce it off the window, and
Oh, so Burger King.
yeah. You know what? $9.50 for that nasty rubber shit.
Yeah, and it wasn't even a good burger.
It reminded. I was gonna say, reminded me of when Arby's had that good burger.
Yeah, or the Impossible Burger.
I haven't had that.
Okay. Well,
You know, for a fat guy, that's impossible.
yeah, real talk. How much do you weigh, Bigum?
How much do I weigh?
Yeah.
I don't know. Every time I get on the scale, it says Yeah. I don't get it. I fucking spent money and got one of them high-tech expensive ones. You know, the one even said, what the fuck?
So yeah, it was just the infinity symbol when you stood on it.
Yeah, you know, so at my job, you know, we work in a warehouse with adults with disabilities, and they got this scale that they use to scale out the pallets.
Yeah.
That's what I weighed myself on.
Really? What did it say?
Ask my mom.
Oh, well, that's a good question. What's something that your mom has given to you that you have remembered through your life and applied to your life?
My mom?
Well, somebody's mom. I don't know.
I guess my sense of humor.
Your sense of humor? Okay, you have a funny mom? Yeah, check the connection on the bottom of that one. Probably just needs to click up. All right, now give it a go.
There we go.
Nope.
Check.
Bingo. Hell.
Sorry, I was thinking about Snickers.
Yeah, no shit. Well, I'll tell you what, you're getting a Rice Krispie treat after this one, man.
Sweet.
That
Low
was-
sugar.
Yeah, no, I don't know where that came from, but it's about to turn into a Halloween trick or treat around here. A quick draw,
Dude, I'm
man.
saying.
Trunk or treat.
Yeah, one thing about my mom, I guess my comedy, man. When I was growing up, she was a professional clown.
She was a professional clown,
Yeah.
like at the circus.
No, well, it started at Romeo's years ago when I was a kid.
What's Romeo's?
I don't know.
Oh, did you say rodeos?
I don't know. It's some Mexican joint in Council Bluffs.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh shit.
So, and then it went from that to doing birthday parties. But the thing about my mom is she was a heavy smoker and drank a lot of coffee. So when I'd go to the birthday parties, we'd be walking down the street. She's got her cigarette looking like fucking Pennywise. So I guess my sense of humor would come from her. You know, anytime we hit a soft spot or a hard spot, she'd say, you know, it's a small bump. We'll get over it. So that stuck out.
Yeah, absolutely. Was single mother?
Yeah.
Yeah, so she really did all the raising for two folks.
How did you guess that one, Addy? Like, how did you guess single mother on that one? I mean,
I don't know. I just know trauma when I see
oh
it.
yeah.
Well, you know, and I'm the baby too, because every
Oh, you're
month
the
when she
baby?
got her food stamps, she was like, "What'd you want?" And I was like, "Block of cheese, summer sausage, cocktail shrimp."
Yeah, your family is the reason they don't allow cigarettes on Wick anymore. They're,
Yeah, right.
hell yeah, man. Well, I mean, you're in town. It's good to have you. You got any shows coming up or anything you're doing next week that you want to let
Just
these
quick
folks-
draw.
Quick draw. Okay, cool, man. Well, we're gonna have some stuff coming up. Man, let's hear it for Bigum, everybody.
Appreciate it, guys. Thank you.
All right, listen, y'all. On deck, we have our final comedian of the night, Taryn Perez. But coming to the stage right now, this next person is not a comedian, but is one of the funniest human beings I have ever met. Over a lifetime of music, he has memorized thousands of songs, but never once learned how to sing. Tonight, you will hear famous lyrics from a song. You will then have 1 minute to name that song. Please join me in welcoming Karaoke with Summer.
Well, let's see. Okay, so this song is from the 80s, and it was a #1 song in its day. And even as I wander, I'm keeping you in sight. You're a candle in the window on a cold, dark winter's night.
One minute on the clock, please. All right, you guys have 1 minute to name that song.
And I actually sang the most popular part of the song.
Well, you're going to have to let him know.
What did you say?
What are you mad at me for?
What? No.
All of that. Summer, can you straighten these people out on the left side? This is your bit, all right?
That's not the song. I'll answer since.
I don't know what the name of the song is. I don't
texting.
like to know for this reason.
Like I say, I sang even the most popular part of the song. I was going to be singing another one, but you'd have never got that.
That's Candle in the Wind.
And even as I wander, I'm keeping you
All right,
in
your
sight.
minute is up. Clem, play that song. Summer, you magnificent bastard, you stumped him again.
Someone did say keep on loving you.
Oh,
It's the same-
did she get it?
No, it's the same band, but it's not the song.
Man, I bet the pyrotechnics budget was crazy for that. I like how that hairstyle's coming back. Hey, let's hear it for Karaoke with Summer, stumping the crowd, man.
Did you say that's the wrong song? Did I have the wrong song, or did someone?
No, we had the right song.
Okay, I had the right song. Good.
Okay, at least two of you need to know what's going on for
All right.
this to work.
I said keep on loving you, which is an REO song.
All right.
And both those songs, this one and Keep on Loving You, were both #1 songs.
In which year was that?
85.
Okay, was anybody here born in 1985 or before?
I was.
Oh, you were born in 85.
83, actually,
Oh,
before.
83.
Yeah.
Well, Summer, I mean, this is a very exciting segment this has turned into. I mean, there's going to be a fist fight over this one, I guarantee it. We're all cooped up in the rain. Somebody's getting respirations tonight. I don't know who. But, man, something's going to happen in here.
You mean they got something coming?
Yeah, somebody's got something coming. So, Summer, do you remember the first time you heard this song?
Well, yes, I do.
Well, would you please tell us about it?
Well, I was driving down the road with this gal, and that song came on the radio, and, you know, I just turned it up louder, and we were kind of grooving, you know, driving down the road, smoking a joint, you know. Yeah, I mean, it was a good time.
Okay. Were you getting roadhead?
No, I've had actually very little sex in a car.
Really?
I must admit.
Well, with the 5-speed, I imagine it's tricky.
Well, it is, and especially with no power steering.
Yeah. She was the power steering. She was out there pushing you out of the problems in first or second gear, whichever came first.
Yeah, well, you know, it says no engine braking. That's just for big trucks, because how else you drive a damn standard?
You know, I always like the way you're able to, like, legalize the illegal things you do. Like, you're like, no engine braking. That's for bigger trucks.
Yeah.
When I do it, it's not engine braking. It's being a free spirit. You know?
It's trying not to tear the brakes up. Drop a gear. Come on.
Yeah, no, I mean, it's classic commie subversive bullshit. I won't put up with it. I tell you what, man, we got to take this country over by force. God damn it, Here, somebody have a quick draw sticker. All right.
Obviously a Trump supporter.
Yeah. So listen, no, I had to get rid of my Trump shirt because it had a mustard stain on it. I don't know if you remember that. Well, it wasn't my shirt. Guess who gave it to me? But I wore it.
It was only $5.
Yeah, the Biden one you got for free, but you had to like fall off a bicycle to get it or something. I forget. So you're riding down the road with this lady. Let me ask, is she Latina?
Well, yes, she was, Addy.
Okay, fantastic. Was her name Wanda?
Yes, it was.
Oh my God, guys, can you believe this? I listen to my friends.
Yeah.
Well, we're not friends, but no, I mean, me and Summer.
Wanda Molina.
Wanda Molina. I bet she slashed your tires more than once, huh? No, that's fun. So she was a weed smoker too.
Well, yeah, every once in a while. She was not much of a weed smoker.
So she would just get secondhand smoke.
What do you know? I'm the one that pulled it out and lit it up. What a shocker.
But she had the lighter, right?
Yeah, I can't keep up with the lighter.
Sure.
Yeah.
Sure. Well, we've confessed to enough crimes tonight. Summer, what is something that your mom left with you that you remember and that you took, heed of?
Well, as you know, I was the black sheep of the family, but they did. Actually, it turned out to be really good because Mom was an inside homemaker, and when I was about 10, she went back to work. So that started my cooking career right there. She went back to work, so from the time I was 10 until I left the house, I would cook a meal for 4 people.
Yeah.
And of course, at first they were just simple meals, like round steak and mashed potatoes and green beans. But usually, and Mom's way of cooking was, it wasn't all this, like we didn't ever have hamburger helper or none of that.
Yeah, because she loved you.
Yeah, well, you had to make everything from scratch.
Yeah.
That was kind of her teaching, everything from scratch.
Sure, she was a good mother.
And it is the best tasting. Instant potatoes taste like crap compared to the real thing.
That's going to be our next T-shirt.
Yeah, instant potatoes. We've had mashed potatoes. I always cooked them and mashed them, and they had some lumps in them. Yeah.
Well, I wasn't going to blow your spot up like that, but they've always been good. You can tell the difference, and that's the thing with life. When you are the real thing, you get around fakes, and you see right through them.
Indeed you do.
Because the real thing has lumps.
Except the time I worked at the Korean grocery and somebody handed me a wet $100 bill.
A wet $100 bill,
Yeah,
you say?
it was soaking and it was raining outside and it was kind of a wet $100 bill. I gave her change. She bought the products. Well, the next day I get there and the Korean woman is...
Are you going to do the accent?
Well, a little bit, and she says, come here, and we walk upstairs, and she has a 25-inch TV, and all that's on the TV is the 10 cameras she has down in her store, and she sits there and watches that all day and all night, and she said, "Who give you this imitation money?" And I'm like, "Imitation money? What?" And she says, yeah, you take imitation $100 bills. So she starts running back to cameras and all. Who is it? Who gave it to you? And I'm like, oh, there she is. Yeah, that's the one.
Oh, it was a woman that gave you the fake money.
Yeah, it was a woman that gave me the fake money. And then she pulled open a drawer on her huge desk, even though she was only 5'2" or something. But she had a desk for a 6.5 foot tall CEO, and she pulls out this drawer, and it's filled with counterfeit money. And I said, Oh, you doing counterfeit money? No, this is what people do to me.
And were those cameras of the demilitarized zone because she was Korean? Like it was just the border? She's like, not today, Kim.
I think it was the ones they took down there. Yeah, they got some new ones, and she just got that.
Man, well, that's great. That's not at all what I asked you about your mom teaching you something, but what I like about you is you took us on a journey. That's what we call in the business a loop.
Well, no, I mentioned the cooking, Addy. I mentioned the cooking.
You did. Your mom taught you to cook,
work.
and you are a great cook. Summer never cooks for just himself. He always makes a plate for everybody, and I mean not you guys, but for people he likes. And honestly, just a good guy, man.
Well, yeah, and then I went to college, and of course I got a degree in hotel restaurant management. So, yeah, we really learned how to cook.
Yeah, well, that's how you learn to cheat with people in hotels, right?
To what?
Oh, wait, no, that was somebody else I was thinking about.
Okay.
Sorry.
Okay.
I know so many HRM people.
Yeah, they get around.
They do, yeah. Watch out for a 50-year-old woman with blonde tips and a pantsuit. She is up to no good.
Yeah, and wearing a pineapple.
Oh.
Hey, Summer.
The pineapple wearers.
The swinger culture.
Well, no, it's the symbol for international hospitality.
Oh, that's one way to put it, huh?
The pineapple.
They ought to just have a rose on it. And it's like the symbol for getting off or something.
So, Summer, a little bit ago, you mentioned that your mom was an inside homemaker. Isn't that what Martha Stewart went to jail for?
No, that was inside trading, Clem.
That was inside trading, yes. Yeah, she didn't play the stock market, no. Mom did not do the stock market.
All right.
Yeah, man. Well, thank you, Summer, so much. Let's hear it for karaoke with Summer, huh? Good stuff, buddy. All right. Listen, y'all. We are down to our final comedian of the night. I want you to give all your love, all your energy, all your attention to Taryn Perez.
Hey, Summer, you didn't put the fucking stand back. Wow, Clem, really? I have 2 minutes. You better start that shit over. Start that shit over. All right. Thank you. All right. Guys, I know a lot of you think that this room has mainly been snorting my mom's ashes tonight from my first set. Listen, guys, I never did that the other night, all right? I didn't do it. Like, I'm an addict. I'm not a dumbass. I'm not going to ruin my good Coke with my mom's ashes. All right? My mom was cremated in my small hometown. There's a really good chance she was cremated with like 4 other dudes who OD'd that week on fentanyl while they were all hanging out at the river camp, okay? Like, I'm not going to be the first time where I almost OD on fentanyl be because of my mom. All right, like she already like kind of fucked up my life enough being alive. I'm not gonna let her keep fucking it up after she's dead. That's not fair to me. No, guys, I did celebrate Mother's Day. The way I celebrated it though was just supporting single moms till about 4:30 in the morning when I left the strip club. Yeah, woo, yeah. You know what will make you more depressed than having a dead mom on Mother's Day and then going to a strip club is when you walk out of that strip club and you realize you have bigger titties than every stripper in there. Guys, come on. Okay? My mom was 6'1", and she had double Ds. Every time I hugged her, I just got a face full of titties. I just wanted one stripper to like make me feel like I was back at home. My mom was still alive, kind of thing. But no, Astrid, don't! You bitch. Addy, I love the fact that half the people in this room right now are my friends, and somehow I always be bringing out degenerates to your shows. I'm so sorry. I'm done. Go ahead.
I forgive you.
Thank you.
Taryn Perez, everybody.
Okay, so just so you know, Summer stood like this the whole time to Clement and just was talking to me. So
I missed that whole sentence.
Yeah.
What did you say?
Fuck off, motherfucker.
No, I
said,
can't hear you because you're not speaking clearly enough. What are you saying?
Well, yeah, I drank a lot.
We're on the big times up here. What you got?
No, Summer literally just stood here and talked to you like this the whole time.
Yeah, I know. We're gonna work that out. So there's gonna be some changes in staffing around here.
Hey, Clement, what's up?
Hey, how's it going?
How'd you celebrate Mother's Day?
My mom called me this morning. She called me. Hey, listen. All right. We're gonna cut
Was
this.
that a brag?
All right,
God.
all right, we got to cut this out of the podcast, but I'm gonna tell all y'all this one. When the tornadoes happened, right? The next morning, my mom calls. Or I called my mom, and I'm like, "Hey, tornadoes happened." She's like, "Oh, I know, but I figured if it was bad, you would call me." At which point I realized that if I ever died in a tornado, I need to call my mom as I'm dying, just so she knows I'm dead, because she wouldn't find out for years.
It's a twister, Annie Am. It's
You're
a
right,
twister.
right. So there's that.
Call while you're midair. No, that's great. Honestly, it's good to have you out. I'm glad to see you were going out and empowering women at the strip club. That's nice. It's rough that they all had smaller titties than you, but honestly, hey, some nights it's not the night.
I was like, damn, again, I thought I had a coke problem. Then I saw those strippers.
Yeah. Were you
And
at
I
the
realized-
Playhouse?
Nope. I would have saw Summer. You would have known that. I went to Club Omaha. Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Okay, guys, I didn't go out just because it was Mother's Day, okay? I did go out because it was a friend's birthday and I got talked into it.
Hell yeah.
Which, that's not very hard for me to get talked into. So,
Yeah.
but I'm not. It was. I don't know. They go full nude there, though. I did see
At
the
Playhouse?
Yeah, no, not at Playhouse. Summer works at Playhouse. Why are you asking me
Yeah,
that?
I know where Summer works, and they go full nude there.
Oh, do they? Oh, good to know. Good to know.
Why are you mansplaining to me now? What's happening here? How
I
the
don't-
tables have turned. Wow.
No. Well, I thought you were my little sister.
Yeah.
I got confused.
I thought you were my big brother.
Yeah, it's fair enough. I have broader shoulders than you.
Yeah. Well, I mean, that is one way to put a coke addiction, right?
Yeah.
How are you? What have you been up to in the last week besides strip club going?
This week I did have a lot of shows.
Yeah. Staying busy?
Yeah, thank you. Yeah. So you're gonna make me say it. I've been talking to Zane a lot on the phone this week.
Oh.
No,
I
we're not gonna do that. I'm
assumed
just
as
fucking.
much.
Go with the mom question. Sorry.
Yeah, no.
That's the only
Who's
shout out.
who's a woman who inspires you? Currently living.
Currently living. That was really shitty. I couldn't say my mom in that sentence.
Well,
then.
we'll get there.
Okay. Currently living. God, I will say it's gonna be mainly just comedians, but like Tig, and I love Maria Bamford. I just,
So-
it's more comedians and stuff like
So
that.
funny comedians inspire you.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm not a funny one, but I would love to be one day.
Well, I mean, I think you really you're on the way. I mean, shit. I don't. Yeah.
We want to talk about mansplaining.
It's a long journey. And you're consistent, and you fill up the stage real well with your broad shoulders. So that's great for
My
camera.
long legs. So now we're getting to power
No,
stance.
yeah, you got good form. I mean,
Wall sits.
Yeah, look at that.
What's going on?
And you're so white that they can't tell where you
I know it's
and the wall.
great. That's why I wear
separate.
bright colors today.
Yeah. No, I think it worked out. What do you guys think about this new setup, huh? Yeah.
Okay, guys, do you actually like it? Because I helped decide this.
She did.
And I feel really bad because, like I said, Summer's just like,
Well, that's fine. He's just he's from a different time, like before they diagnosed autism.
It's true. The last 5 months they've accused us of ripping off Kill Tony, but at this point it's kind of ripping off Zach Galifianakis. We got between two mullets here. So
yeah.
damn, actually.
Damn right.
Now you got me thinking. I know what I want to do
Between
next.
two
Anyways.
burns. Yeah, dude. So let's see here. You got shows coming up. Anything you want to plug to these folks?
Yeah, actually, I know it is Mother's Day, guys, but there are women out there who don't want to be mothers. Hell yeah. And I am a part of a great show coming up in Benson Theater, May 24th. And it is for women's reproduction rights. All of the proceeds from those tickets. Yeah, guys, all the proceeds goes to Nebraska abortion resources. Okay? So please, thank you. Yes. Let's come out. Let's support. Let's get some fucking... I don't want any woman to do what they had to do in Dirty Dancing, and where Penny had to go get a backdoor abortion, all right, and almost die.
Right. We want our abortions in the front door.
Yes.
We want them happening at high rate with medical professionals doing them.
Hell yeah. We want medical professionals that put in IUDs so we don't get pregnant and have to have abortions.
I want my IUD from Bayer Aspirin. That's what I want.
Yeah.
Tell you what, fucking great job tonight. Here, have a sticker. Look how grateful she is for all the opportunities I give her. Taryn
Thank you, guys.
I'm going to talk to these folks.
Okay, thanks.
All right, let's hear it one more time for Taryn Perez, our final comedian of the night. Make sure you go out to the Benson Theater. That actually is a good program. I love Planned Parenthood. I kill there all the time. They like my sense of humor. Okay, all right. Listen, y'all have been great. Have a good night. Tip your staff. Make sure you take care of Robbie on the other side of that wall. Have a good night, everybody.